In simpler terms, RAM is getting very expensive. And this is your PM brief. The title of our show is Free Weights, Costly Terms. The most capable open weights model, Kimi 3, publishes their open weights and became a free download last night. Now they finally released their open weights, and there are reports that it's performing very well, very competitive to ChatGPT and Claude. The Ohio Backstop. On the same day intelligence became a free download, Nvidia was reported to be guaranteeing $250 billion of real estate so OpenAI can stop renting. Briefly, what a backstop is. It has to do with almost like guaranteeing a loan. So Nvidia, being in their extremely lucrative position, is guaranteeing the money for OpenAI to be building their own data center in Ohio. And it's a decommissioned uranium enrichment plant. Apple wants a guarantee that it can buy Chinese memory, and Micron wants that guarantee refused. The next reason your laptop costs more is now a lobbying fight, and both sides went to the president. TrendForce reports that DRAM contract prices rose a record 90 to 95% quarter over quarter in the first quarter of 2026. In simpler terms, RAM is getting very expensive. Apple's basically asking the White House, like, hey, can you allow this Chinese chip company to import? It would help bring costs down if we can use China's chips in this knowledge segment. Today's knowledge segment is brought to you by BK Tech Labs, ushering in an era of collective intelligence, bringing an end to the gatekeeping of knowledge. Today's knowledge segment, we're going to explore the question of what open weights actually costs. Just because they're open weight doesn't mean they're free. In fact, there's always a cost associated with it. Okay, so we'll go and read chat. And here's a nice tweet chat that says, the AI model cost per token. At its core, a token is just a chunk of text. Price is built from four main components: the hardware and compute power, input versus output, reading versus generating. So providers always charge more for output tokens than input tokens. Standard fast models answer directly. Advanced reasoning models generate internal thinking tokens before answering. In summary, you're paying for GPU rental time. So there's your oversimplification of what goes into the cost of the tokens. And on that note, that brings an end to today's knowledge segment. And that'll bring us to the barcade. The chess, we're going to do... White is up substantially, and I think we're literally one move away from checkmate, so we'll do that. And then tic-tac-toe, win the game, connect 4. But it's a prediction. And on that note, brings our barcade segment to an end, which also brings our brief to an end. Now, your minutes of Zen. That's just the regular. Counted a little too fast. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you bright and early tomorrow day. Bye now.